Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell, I'm not in my regular environment. I recently had to move home with my parents due to my university moving all of my courses online because of everything going on with the coronavirus. Before we get into today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and you like this video, comment where you can, and subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a really unique opportunity I had recently to travel to Lawrence and participate in the Miss Wheelchair Kansas competition. Most people might look at this and say, oh, it's a pageant, but this is a really unique opportunity for women in wheelchairs to come together and hopefully represent the state of Kansas and work on empowering one another and encouraging each other. There's also an opportunity in the future for me to compete at the national level and represent our state there and people with disabilities in the state of Kansas. This opportunity came to me in a pretty unique way. I work with an organization called Three Rivers, and they help supply some of my independent living needs and some of my personal care. And my case manager for this particular organization said that this would be a good opportunity for me to use my voice and experience some new things and find something that I was passionate about in the disability community and just be able to share that. So I will be sharing clips from that experience as well as just pictures of the amazing opportunity I had to meet wonderful people and encourage others and empower and advocate and educate other people with disabilities as well. During this great weekend, I had the chance to meet the 2019 Miss Wheelchair Kansas title holder, Andrea Romero, and hear about her year and the things she did advocating for people with disabilities. I also had the chance to work with girls from the Little Miss Wheelchair program. We had the opportunity to work on projects as well as attend info sessions about advocacy, and both myself and the other contestant had one-on-one sessions with the judges.
on her own. Okay, Hillary is 27 years old. She uses her voice to educate and wants to encourage others to do the same. Hillary, who has cerebral palsy, knows that she has a unique perspective on life, and she works to inform the community about people with disabilities. And she currently lives in Manhattan, Kansas. She is a wildcat. She goes to K-State University and is working towards her Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. Sounds like we have something in common here. Well, Hillary holds an associate's degree in general studies from Cloud County Community College. She obtained that in 2017. She worked as a community assistant for Kansas State University from May 2018 to the spring of 2019, and also served as the Multicultural Action Committee chairperson there, and spoke at the 2019 Diversity Summit. And Hillary is a visionary thinker who acknowledges but does not accept barriers. So she currently has so many goals, including completing her bachelor's degree in journalism, getting a good job in the public relations field, and starting her own foundation. She also already uses her public relations skills in the blog spectrum. She has an online blog. Hillary also dedicates herself and describes herself as just passionate, thoughtful, and determined, and just inspirational to others as well, as you can tell. She believes that no matter what, all people with disabilities should have the right to be comfortable in their own skin and have their voices heard.
Thank you. Hello, I am Hillary, and I'm from Manhattan, and my topic today will be finding your voice, advocating for yourself and others.
Woo!
Okay, thank you, Hillary. Okay, so let's one more time. These women are so brave to come up here and to be doing this all weekend long. Let's give them one more hand. Okay, Hillary, it's your turn now. If you want to come on up. We'll now hear your platform speech.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. As some of you will remember, I mentioned that I was from the Manhattan area, and my platform speech is about finding your voice and self-advocacy. That was something I had to learn to do on my own so that I could figure out how to be successful and be more independent. And for me, that began when I started my journey at college. I was initially 2 hours away from home, and that can kind of be daunting and hard to figure out how you're going to live life. So I had to decide to be bold and ask questions and not be afraid to use my voice and not be afraid to be understood. So I started that process by asking for basic things like automatic doors to be used in regular places like the library and restrooms, places that I frequented on a regular basis. Also, I just began relationships with people that I knew supported me and would have my back in everything that I did. And so that's one of the ways that I started that process. And I think when it comes to advocacy, you really just have to find your balance both in your personal life and academically, and figure out what works best for you, finding those relationships and creating those moments. There will be moments of failure, and you're not always going to, get it right the first time. I've made plenty of mistakes and had to, learn things the hard way and go back and start over and do things again. But that's how you learn is from those mistakes. And I believe that everyone, regardless of whether you are physically disabled or not, has a voice and has something to give the world. So you just need to be bold and find that and embrace it, and your life will be amazing. Thank you. Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Hi.
Why do you believe it's important for a woman with a disability to promote the image of the independent woman with a disability?
Because they need to be strong and believe in themselves, and if you don't have that power or believe in yourself, you aren't going to get very far. If you doubt yourself, you'll never get anything achieved.
This was easy.
Okay, good.
In your opinion, what is the best part of the day?
In my opinion, the best part of the day is probably the evening. That's usually when I'm watching TV and relaxing, and that's what I love to do.
Okay. Thank you. Andrea, you are such a strong advocate for the state of Kansas and an incredible role model, I know, to OE as well. And we so appreciate you representing the state of Kansas and doing your job so well this year. Thank you. Okay, it is that time, ladies. We are ready to announce this winner, this year's winner and new title holder of Miss Wheelchair Kansas 2020. Before doing so, we would like to say congratulations to both of you. Both of you are winners in all of our books, I know, and we appreciate you being a part of this experience with us. So you should be very proud of all of your accomplishments, both very accomplished with what you've done, outside of this room, and we're proud of you for that. So as Carrie said, either one would just be a wonderful representation of the state of Kansas. And regardless of the title, you can go out, in many ways have already gone out and made your voices heard, and we're proud of you already for doing so. So the person that is announced as our new Miss Wheelchair Kansas will have the opportunity to, of course, travel throughout the state and educate the general public, business community, legislature, and others about the issues that are so important to people with disabilities. She will have the opportunity to share her platform with various community groups and advocate for the rights of all people with disabilities. And she will also serve as, of course, a role model for youth and adults alike, and will be a mentor to Isabel. I'm excited for her experience in that. And she will be expected to represent people with disabilities with a positive attitude and communicate the needs, ideas, thoughts, and accomplishments of this community to the best of her ability. But ultimately, she will represent Kansas and the at the national competition in Little Rock, Arkansas in August, where she will compete for the title of Miss Wheelchair America 2021. So yeah, we'll see who the next person, maybe it'll be our Miss Kansas. All right, so do we have, all right. There's just too many things to keep track of. It's okay. Okay, can we do a drum roll? Can we get some drum roll down here, guys? Okay, it is my absolute honor and pleasure to introduce you to the 2020 Miss Wheelchair Kansas, Hillary Gaines. Her expression says it all, Hillary. When you get a chance, we welcome you to say a few words. You're doing great.
Adjust the microphone here. Wow, this is crazy. I didn't see this coming at all. At all. I just had someone throw this opportunity opportunity in my lap. I work with Three Rivers. They help provide care for me, and my case manager was like, "You'd be a great person for this," and I said, "Sure, I'll give it a shot." I did not think I was going to win. I just thought it would be a great way to meet some wonderful women who love advocating and being a part of the disability community. But I am super, super excited about this entire process and the journey that I will have over the next year to encourage other people and mentor other people. I can't wait to work with you, Isabel. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a blast, and hopefully it'll be a great year. I want to thank my friends and family and just everyone who has ever supported me and encouraged me. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for this incredible honor, and I cannot wait to get started.
Woo!
A big congratulations to Hillary, and you know what? A huge congratulations to Heather as well. These are the You both are winners in all of our books, and we're so proud of all of the accomplishments